On Tuesdays and Thursday nights? Yes, yes. And that's been really fun because I've got a lot of new people. There's only so much you can do in a aquatic class. So I've got the beginner boot camp on Tuesdays, and then right away after that is the aquatic boot camp.
Okay.
And then this, and that's about all I'm doing right here. Right now everything else is like virtual, doing the spin thing. Got a bike coming open soon. Anybody wants in on that for the cold weather coming, or if you guys know anybody. Where we rent out the bike and then they can get online and do Zoom classes or record it, and there's 2 instructors now, not just me. So we're working out with a timer today. But first I think we'll do some warming up. So reach your arms up. Bookend your arms. Bookend your ears with your biceps. Pull your belly in, inhale. Exhale, open your elbows. The hands behind the head. Begin to circle backward with your elbows. All right, open your chest. Cactus arms. Engage bandhas. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your back out in the middle. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more. Send those arms out to the side. We're going to circle and come up. Reverse direction, come back. Circle, come up. Squeeze your legs toward each other. Nice job. Swing hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Press the floor away from you. As you bring your ribs back toward your thighs, breathe. Raise your left toes, open your hip. Bring your left foot around where you can see it under your right arm. Lift the knee. Nice job. Coming back to center, right side. Nice job. Come back to downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Inhale, you're going to look forward, bend your knees, float your feet to the top of the mat. Let's do a forward fold. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Exhale, you're going to push the floor away and step or float back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up, dog cobra. Press fingertips down. Roll across the toes to downward facing dog. Pedal your heels in down dog. Look forward, bend the knees. Float to the top of the mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Bookend ears with your biceps. Keep your toes planted in the mat. And we're going to reach to the left side, keeping the left side of the ribs and the right or the left hip bone pressing forward. Inhale back to center with the belly tight. Exhale to the other direction. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your glutes together and come back. So if you squeeze your glutes really hard together, you'll take the pressure out of your low back. Open your chest. Swan dive. Inhale, half lift, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and come to child's pose for me. Do some rocking push-ups. So lower down, press back. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Warming up those arms, lower slow. Push the ground away. All right, tuck your chin in child's pose. Take your left ear toward your left shoulder. Back to center. Inhale, exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tuck your chin. Nice job. So we're going to come up into plank. Drop your elbows and roll back to down dog. Then back to plank. Drop elbows, lift hips. And you can bring your knees with you. That'll get you lower. Very good. Hold plank. Nice job. So we'll come into quadruped now. I'm going to turn that because it's just a little loud, so if it's too loud for you guys, let me know. It's kind of blasting at me. I feel like I have to yell. Okay. So in quadruped, you'll grab one dumbbell. I wonder if I'm going to pick up those 8s today. I was ambitious. So since my Christina didn't come today, I was here and I was like, I'm going to take a walk then around Hospital Creek. And I didn't have my earbuds. And I want to hear music when I walk. But, you know, when you walk outside, it's nice to kind of like vibe with nature and see listen to the birds and all that and try to make that connection to nature. So I was like, you know, I talk about doing that stuff and I probably don't do it as often as I talk about it. So did that today. So I'm going to recommend everybody gets out in nature the next 2 days, how beautiful it's going to be, because those days are coming to an end for a while. We know that. We're from Missouri, right? So in quadruped, you're going to grab one dumbbell and we're going to just front raise. You can do it with your left toes elevated, keeping the toes kind of pointed into midline. You don't have to rush through this. Lift. Feel it in the abs. Feel it in the shoulder. Try to keep your torso parallel to the floor. The rest periods when we're using weights are going to be extremely short, so that's really just a transition period. 5 seconds between each thing. So you got 3, 2, 1. Now 5 seconds. So you can come down and kind of realign, and then you're going to go right back into that same side, out to the side this time. Point your toes in. The back. You want to slight bend in the elbow. You want to pause a little bit at the top of that. Left toes pointed in toward midline and heel lifted. Your belly button is squeezed back. You can do this. We've got 10 more seconds here. Now we've got to take that left toe, left foot, and come over into gate pose. We're going to switch out arms. So we'll switch the dumbbell coming up front. The leg can be down, the extended left leg, or lifted. And this is where you're like, hell no, I don't want 8 pounds. Come out front in front of your chest. Keep your belly tight. Couple more. All right. We're going to come down to the side. Right here. Just enough sun. Holy moly. It's not fair, I get to take breaks. Almost there, keep it up. 3 seconds. So now we've got 5 seconds to come to the other side. We're going to do big toes here. So we get to switch arms again. Come out front, even with the chest. So certainly your elbow can be bent. You want to keep your belly tight and your hip bones lined up. So that bottom hip rotates forward just a little. Keep going for 12 more seconds. Now rest for 5 seconds. And then we're back to it, coming down to the side. Keep your stomach tight. Seconds. Okay, 5 seconds to get back to hands and knees. You'll put the dumbbell in the left hand. Send right toes out, and we'll just raise up front. Try to keep the torso parallel to the mat, also your face. Feel what's going on in your stomach muscles. Seconds left. Keep your belly tight. 3 seconds. Now you've got 5 to reset. And we'll come out to the side. So if you need to keep both knees down at this stage, you can. Or you can float the back toes again. Belly tight. Seconds, you got this. 4 seconds. All right. Now we'll have a short rest. Hey, did we forget something? Yes, we did. Okay. So we're going to take the left hand to the right foot, if you can, for a stretch. the side one. That was the intention of the video. This, so that's an option if that feels better to you. I forgot to give you your stretch right in the middle, so we'll just go one side to the other. All right. You got 5 seconds to get to the other side of it. And we'll have our short rest. 35 seconds stretching. Belly pulled in. Hip bones parallel to each other and the mat. Woo! That stretch. 5, 4. All right. We're going to go into cardio next. We're going to take a rest so you can reset. Stretch out anything that even 5 pounds can really work your arms when you go for that one. So we are going to get some cardio in. If you don't want to do the hopping, there's always just stepping through it. So I'll show you when we get there. So I want to take the rest with you. We'll start at mountain climbers. I'm going to do 2 rounds of that. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we got 30 seconds, mountain climbers. Load your shoulders, keep your belly tight. Try to tap your toe, that'll be on the floor. That'll get your core a little more heated up. You're more than halfway there. Think about checking with your body while you're doing these mountain climbers. Is one arm a little achier than the other? As you float into down dog, you're going to take that achier arm to the opposite leg and hold down dog. Press down through your heels. Starting to get some sweat built up. Push those heels down and lift the belly button up. The bell will come right back into our mountain climbers. Mountain climbers. If you need to stay in plank and just pulse your knees, you can. Like this. Press your fingertips down. Try to maintain plank. 8 seconds. 6, 2, and now the other side of your reaching the opposite leg, down dog. Pull your belly in. We're holding the yoga. Kind of a long time today, but Alright, so we'll drive one foot up. I'm going to start with the right, and we're going to do supported jumping lunges for 30 seconds. You can step through it. We're on this hard concrete. Or if you feel like your core muscles will give you that lift, so you can float, you're welcome to float. You'll drop your left knee, and we will lunge, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. We're going to hold. If this is taxing on your arms, bring them down to your heart, because we are, and still keep your chest open. We are going to use more of our arms later. Push down through that front knee. We'll sweep back to supported, and we got it again. You can step through it, or float. We're stopping with the right leg in front again. Take that back knee down. Start out with your arms lifted in Anjaneyasana. Bring them to the heart. And we're going to take a twist. Plugging leg into armpit and then lifting up the heart to the thumbs. Pushing that foot down, all four corners of it, to the right side. Woo. Release. Step forward, give me high knees. Those knees out front, even with the hips. More seconds, breathing. And tree for 30 seconds. Belly tight. Press the heart forward. Okay, we're going to do those energetic squats. Inhale as you scoop your hands down, keep your chest lifted. You guys are awful quiet today. And this is legit today because we're going to do like a copycat Chipotle at my house. Copycat Chipotle recipe. I'm tempted to just go to Chipotle, but I kind of have all the stuff. Woo! Start talking about tacos and look at me. All right, jumping lunges again. 10 seconds. Left side is going to be in front at the end of this. Anjaney. Left side. Stretch the front of the back leg. Seconds. Again.
Do you want me like I want you? Do you want me? Alright. Do you want me like I want you? Do you want me? Alright.
Almost there. Stop it with the left side at the top. Woo. Coming into hands to the heart. So ground your foot so that your knee doesn't cave in. And you want to twist the heart up to meet your thumbs. Not really the other way around. Nice job. dumbbells on this one. You're gonna need 2 for part of it. So we'll start with side 1 in front. I'm not gonna say whether it has to be right or left. But you're gonna be in a pyramid. So the feet are train tracked. Reach forward with the crown. And give me an underhand grip row. Pulling the dumbbells leading with the elbows up to the chest. You want to make sure that your lower body doesn't move around. Only thing really moving is those elbows are rolling back. Keep the flat line in the back. Go wide with that if you're ready. You don't have to have the knees locked out. There can be a softness to the knee. All right, we've got 5 seconds to get into triangle, so you'll step that back leg back a little further, and it angles, and then you've got triangle. So I'm gonna hold the dumbbell at the top and just crunch bottom hip bone up toward top hip bone. Keep going. Just a little crunch. You can actually keep the dumbbell at the bottom too if you wanted. Little bitty ab crunches. 14 seconds. Watch your toes around these dumbbells. 6, 5. All right, so we're gonna actually bend the knee in the front, coming into warrior 2 and pressing overhead. Good job. Bring the dumbbells into your chest. Turn your right toes forward and then transition left toes. Going right back into warrior 2. More presses. If that's too much, you can do maybe a upright row. The first sink into warrior. Make sure the outside line of the back foot is as engaged as the big toe and the inside line. And then your front foot is engaged into the mat and you're sinking down. It starts to be too much to press. Switch to upright row. Keeping the chest open, lead with elbows. Try not to curl wrists. Woo! Nice job. You got 5 seconds to transition into a triangle crunch. So we're still with our feet in the same position, but legs are straight. And we're squeezing bottom hip bone upward. Looking up over that right dumbbell, the top dumbbell. Make the movement happen in the stomach. Make that crunch happen right there in the stomach. So you're not pushing off the floor with the feet. It's just a belly crunch. Stomach tight, guys. 15 seconds. Knees are tight. Knees are not locked. 8 seconds. Crunch. Come on. Get some heat going in that stomach. Nice job. We'll come into pyramid. So you roll onto the back toes and come up a little closer. The legs are straight. The knees do not have to be locked out again. Underhand grip. And we row. I'm going to face you. Keep looking down as much as you can. Really ground your feet. Go wide. dumbbells out of the way, we're gonna go back to some cardio. It doesn't require dumbbells. Fun, 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 fun. You okay? Make sure stomach's getting pulled in on those. So those, it's not pushing through the leg. It's totally coming through here. So it's a small movement. All right, we're gonna start with Malasana and then pivot on the toes so you lift the heels to a normal low squat. Back to Malasana, low squat. Still got 25 seconds left. Keep your chest lifted. Coming up, peace fingers, grip right big toe. Push your toe against your fingers and your fingers against your toe, even if your leg's a little bent. If you're holding on to under your heel or under your shin, try to find focus and balance, even with a bent leg. It's okay. Nice job. Let's do that same squat from Goddess. Still pivoting on the toes, bringing heels toward each other, straight back. A little easier up higher, isn't it? It's not easy, just different. Oh! We'll get into the upper body after this. Other side. So start it out like this. Slide down. Same side. If you need your knee bent, that's okay. Push down through the big toe on the right foot. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come into plank and then just come down to elbows, up to high plank. Forearm plank. Plank. You got plenty of time, so don't rush. Try not to tilt your torso. Now we're going to go to side plank on the elbow. Taking a little longer of a rest. You can come down out of that. So now we're going to go into dolphin. That's forearms down. And then hips up like down dog. And from there we'll push up. So your thumbs can be touching. Drop elbows down, push up. To bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Just try to bring your elbows toward each other. push down toward the mat, and then you push away with the hands. Belly button's still tight. All right, and we can go into a quick side plank on forearms. Bottom hip, press forward. All right, coming out of that. We're gonna do some mountain climbers. Again, mountain climbers. Your face over that spot between your hands on the mat. Whew. 10 seconds, then we go to pigeon. We're doing this twice, so you can do whichever side you want first. 3, 2, 1. Pigeon. 30 seconds. Let your hips lengthen here. Let the muscles in your hips lengthen. Coming out. We're going to do our mountain climbers over to the right. Now center. Drive those knees up. Woo. To the left. I did exactly opposite of what I was saying, but take it up to the side. Center. Woo. Side 2. Pigeon. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure which side I hit first. It's getting to that point in the workout. So we got this and then our hardest strength to date. Coming up, you can do the squats or jacks.